Morning, everyone. Having a few serious issues this morning with banks. PNC, this is no big issue, but they sent me a card. It's fuzzy. They sent me a card with instructions how to do internet banking, but I still haven't received a account number to do it. Trico, I had told them I would ACH some funding into Trico, and they said no problem. But when I ACH the funding, apparently they have a minimum, and I clicked up on the computer, and to link the accounts with my stockbroker's account, they sent in 35 cents. The 35 cents came in there all right, but then when they tried to recapture their 35 cents after the link, Trico didn't pay the 35 cents, and they started hitting me with overdraft fees. So I'm dealing with that issue. And also, payments for the credit cards, they're in the pipeline. However, the float time takes it to March 2nd, and the stupid cards start becoming due on February 28th. So I'm having to borrow against the float, and I'm having some issues with that because my credit has been dwindling from not keeping up my end of the bargains. I've been keeping credit, but people are getting skittish because of sometimes I'll say it's going to be paid on one day, thinking that the income from the incoming loans or incoming cash is scheduled for them, and then that gets delayed by because they don't take into account for the float because nobody believes there's a float or something. I don't know what the heck, and it just starts a domino effect, and that's where I'm at with that. I'm just trying like heck to keep my credit score above water until I get off of this bankruptcy in 2012, in which case I'll be able to consolidate and then fix all this crap theoretically. But it's been rough to keep even a bare minimum credit going. I'm just barely above D, mostly because of this bankruptcy from 2005, but which was based on identity theft in Texas and some tax issues, which weren't even really tax issues. It was from people throwing away my paperwork that I had the deductions from when I was a realtor, and then the IRS just that and other child custody crap where the welfare board, my ex-girlfriend went on welfare, and they started reaching in and taking my estimated tax out, and I got court ordered to give up the deposits for fences that I had. I had a fence company back then. This totally ruined my fence company, and I ended up paying back the deposits, but I don't even see how they can legally take deposits held in escrow for a fence job for child support payments. I would go in for to pay the child support owing X amount of dollars, pay it up, then they'd get a retroactive judgment like a year back, and all of a sudden I'd come out owing the money again. So you got to take all these child support things with a grain of salt, because I ended up paying triple. They opened accounts in 3 different areas, and not only that, but my ex-girlfriend would get the money in a lump and spend it in a day, and I'd still have to come up with the money to keep my son alive and thriving. And that was just a nightmare from years back. But Anyway, that's all been resolved. But anyway, I'm trying to dig out of this. Yeah, the bank's new float times. I guess Homeland Security is behind this. Oh, another thing, Compass. Now all of a sudden BBVA Compass, who's been holding my account hostage, I shut down 3 business accounts. They won't shut them down. They just leave them sitting there with 0 in case they want to reopen them again. So I don't know how I'm going to lock that out to have no responsibility in case somebody ID thieves me at some point in the future. I don't want it opening accounts and I'd be responsible for it. And my personal account is attached to my safe deposit box, which is probably empty. But one of my ex-girlfriends, when she left, the key just mysteriously vanished. And I need to have it drilled. Now I'm telling them, okay, I'll sign power of attorney to get it drilled, and then you can drill it. They won't do that. They want me to physically be there. The problem is I live in Virginia, and the safe deposit box is in Florida. And even when I go down there, I don't know what timeline they're going to have to get it drilled, and I don't know now with BBVA taking it over that there may be extra charges for that. But what the thing is this holds me hostage to be forced to have an account, which initially when I signed the contract it was called a totally free-for-life checking account by Compass. And now they're converting it as of next month to some kind of BBVA custom checking account, custom build checking account or something, which seems to me to be illegal since it's a breach of contract, a breach of their fiduciary duty as a bank. And I don't see how they can get around a contract that was already signed. But anyway, so that holds me hostage. That adds another $8.95 to $14.95 per month for the Florida account till I can get rid of the safe deposit box, which I physically have to go to Florida for a few weeks and get it drilled just to get that out of the way, or hire a lawyer and get a judge's order to force them to drill it. I mean, this is the kind of crap that happens to me. It's just out of left field. I don't know where the heck. It's just weird. It's just weird that these problems, every little issue, I mean, no matter what I do, has a stupid issue attached to it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's where I'm at with these banking situations. All the other banks are pretty much tamed at the moment, but the financial world seems to be in flux lately, so I don't know what's going to happen. At least I got the Pungo and Fox accounts going. I don't have a Coolbreeze account, but I do have Coolbreeze PayPal account, and I do have fictitious name registrations for all the fictitious names that I use, which, you know, really everything is Coolbreeze, so it's all under this one big umbrella. You know, hopefully eventually I'll be able to incorporate some of this stuff, spin it off, and it'll be self-sustaining, and I won't have any negative cash flow anymore, and then I can start making some money for a change, which will be a hoot. It's just been such a long time. But I do have the equipment, I do have the tools, I do have the ability to do it. It's just a matter of controlling some real estate to be able to do it. On the plus side, George, you know, had the idea that I've been actually trying to get across to him to begin with, but now he's starting to get an interest in Pungo. So, in theory, I'll be able to get control of the basement once more, which I had and then lost. And then we'll be able to repair and sell large appliances, and it's already zoned for that. We have the zoning variance for that. I have the business license for that. I just have to get the sales tax license and get the stuff and get control back of the basement where where it's registered, and get the printing back up, get the phone back on, and that's about it. Then I can hopefully get the insurance, which is required, and then I'll be able to subcontract installations for Sears, Lowe's, Home Depot, other appliance companies. I won't even have to get involved with the mundane stuff, and then with the money saved from that, I'll be able to sell parts. Simultaneously with Fox Fence, I'll be starting an internet parts sales business, hopefully through Pennsylvania, which I'll be liable for taxes as Virginia if it runs under sole proprietorship, but if I can somehow get the money to incorporate it, then I can run it as a corporation and give myself a paycheck and start building a pay base to which, when my credit opens up, when this bankruptcy rolls off in 2012, I'll be able to show some kind of pay history and be able to get real estate. And once I get some real estate, if I can get it cheap enough, I can cast a refinance, wipe out all these credit card bills, get them down to like $100 a month or something like that, and I'll have one big second mortgage, which, well, it would be a primary mortgage. They probably won't. I may even be eligible for an FHA loan at that time. I don't know how they work with wholly owned corporations. So it's going to be tricky, but anyway, there's a theoretical path to getting out of this hole. And if I can get Kaya back going again and she starts picking those stocks again, that's been knocked out last month, or as you know, or maybe it was this month, I don't even remember now. But my AI system, which picks the stocks, I get that back online, and then I'll have a pool to day trade with, or to invest. Everything's set up as far as the ACH tracking and all this other whatnot, but things have just been gummy out there because they're doing something with the banking system, and I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's good. So anyway, that's the plan, that's the deal. I'm on to today. I don't know what I'm going to accomplish, but if anything, but I'm working on it. Have a good afternoon. Okay, I got these already. I had those labels from Staples for 72 for $1. They had a big sale, so I got 5 packs. So I got a lot of labels to get organized with. This is for the Zebra project and Fox Fence. And that's it. I got some coupons. Actually, here's tonight's dinner. I just ate one of these. I'm going to eat this one. I ate the Salisbury steak one. I'll eat that one. That'll be about it. I got them on sale for about 30 cents a piece at Kroger's. They had this crazy sale, and even on top of that, they got all these coupons inside the box. So you got to do what you got to do to survive. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. You guys all have a good night.